The Alaska Aces leave Anchorage tomorrow afternoon for Bakersfield, with the ECHL Western Conference Finals tied at a game apiece with the Condors. Following a 3-2 overtime loss on Saturday at the Sully, Aces head coach Rob Murray didn't think Alaska played at the pace they needed to secure the win. But after a few days and a rewatch of Game 2, Coach Murray thinks he may have been a little too critical.
That was a pretty well-played game by both teams. I mean, we had our opportunities offensively. We just didn't execute on a couple, especially earlier in the game. But it's nice to get a couple of days off and get a couple good practices under our belt. And I think the guys look rejuvenated here.
Evan Trupp, former Condor who sparked Alaska's comeback to force overtime with his 6th playoff goal on Saturday, knows that the two teams in the conference finals match up really well. Smart teams with good systems. The Aces just need to find a way to pepper shots on their former goalie, Lauren Bossois.
We just want to get more shots on net. We want to test him a little bit more, get some more traffic in front of him, take away his eyes, and I think we had a good week of practice so far. Hopefully we'll carry that into the weekend in Bakersfield.
The Aces, a typical offensive powerhouse, didn't rattle off, or allow for that matter, many shots on goal, outshooting Bakersfield 4-3 in the opening frame of Game 2.
Really, by both teams, the sacrifice to block shots. Like, if you wanted to count shots attempted opposed to shots on goal, I mean, you're looking at probably 40 plus by both teams. But we're blocking shots, they're blocking shots.
With some fresh legs, Aces are primed for a breakout game in the conference finals. Before Saturday, Alaska hadn't lost since May 1st, an overtime loss in Game 1 of the conference semis versus Idaho. The boys in blue followed that up with a 6-goal barrage in a Game 2 win, a game that Evan Trupp lit lamp twice.
I think we didn't come out prepared the first 2 games as well as we should have. We learned that lesson, the hard way both games by trying to have to come back in the third and get our legs going. And but I think the more the series goes on, hopefully we'll wear on them and we'll come out flying.
Flying out tomorrow, everyone's curious about the injuries. Brad Richard and Peter Seaback getting a little ice time in today.
Peter's getting closer. It is only Tuesday. We'll see whether he's available to us this weekend or not. We're not ruling him out, that's for sure. But Richie is not. Brad Richard is not ready for this weekend. Peter might be.
Now, Alaska has yet to lose in regulation this postseason, and Gerald Coleman is still top playoff goalie in the ECHL for goals against average. The battle for the right to represent the Western Conference in the Kelly Cup Finals rages on in Bakersfield Friday through Sunday.